Part 3 of fun athlete interactions. This one, Shaq, back in 2018. A fellow diehard Laker fan, who's a good friend of mine growing up, called me up and said, "Hey, my daughter goes to school with Shaq's manager, and for charity, they did a auction to play basketball with Shaq, and I won. So I want you to come along." And I was like, "Wait, we get to go play basketball with Shaq?" He's like, "I guess. I don't know. Probably not. I'm sure he'll just show up." And that's what happened. We showed up. I think it was him and it was like 8 or 9 other people of his friends showed up. We played basketball, and Shaq just shows up. And I was wondering if he's going to play. He didn't play, but he kind of stood there, and he started kind of like talking trash. And I'm pretty tall. I'm like 6'4", 6'4 and a half. And I was shooting a lot of threes. I'm an outside shooter, or at least I like to think I am. And so I was shooting a lot of threes, and he kept like kind of talking, "Hey, big man, do this. And I was like, "What?" So I finally got annoyed. I was like, "Hey, Shaq, why don't you pick up a ball? Kind of like stop talking and you play, right?" He didn't really react to that. But then when we were done playing, he walks up to me and he says, "Hey, big man, grab a ball." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "You want to shoot?" He's like, "You want to have a 3-point contest?" And I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, I do. I'm gonna, beat Shaq, of course." Well, your boy went 0 for 3, and Shaq hit 2 for 3. I guess the nerves got to me. He hit 2 out of 3 3-pointers, and he turns to me, and this is the best part of the whole thing. He turns to me and he says in a Shaq voice, "Don't believe what you see on TV. Kobe and Phil held me back," which just was awesome because it was such a great Shaqism. Anyway, he was awesome. He posed for a bunch of pictures with us. He signed some stuff, and this is kind of one of my biggest regrets. I didn't get this ball signed the way I would have liked. In fact, it's almost non-existent. I'm trying to find the signature because you can't even find it. I didn't bring a good pen, and you can't even see it, but I'm not sure if that's in focus. But the ball is barely, you can't even see the signature anymore. So this is my Shaq ball. No one even knows it because you can barely see his autograph. But regardless, the experience itself was amazing. It's awesome. And he's such a cool guy. Love that guy. Anyway, go Shaq. Stay tuned for part 4.